Hi guys, so in math we're going to start a new topic and it's going to be about mass. And so with mass, you need to think about what that means. And we're just talking about the customary units. So we're just going to be talking about pounds and ounces. So a lot of you have done this on Alex already, but you need to know that there is 16 ounces per every pound. So number one says in the grocery store, a trolley can hold 20 pounds of groceries. So I'm going to write that over here, 20 pounds. Annie put 12 pounds, 8 ounces on the trolley. How much more weight can the trolley hold? So you need to do 20 pounds minus 12 pounds, 8 ounces. Well, I'm going to write, instead of 20 pounds, I'm going to write it 19 pounds, 16 ounces. And then I'm going to subtract my 12 pounds, 8 ounces. And the reason I do this is because I can't just take pounds minus ounces because they're not the same units. So now that I have everything in the same units, and it's kind of like borrowing. So I borrowed 1 from the pounds and I added it to the ounces. And instead of adding 10 like we normally would, we're adding 16. So 16 minus 8 is 8. And 19 minus 12 is 7. So she can have 7 pounds, 8 ounces more. Remember, there is 16 pounds, 16 ounces in a pound. So Stephanie will be sending 2 parcels of personal items to her niece. The big parcel weighs 12 pounds, 11 ounces. And the smaller parcel weighs 3 pounds, 1 ounce. Lighter than the big parcel. What is the combined weight? So there's 2 things you need to do. One, you need to do 12 pounds, 11 ounces. Oops. And subtract the 3 pounds, 1 ounce in order to get the weight of the second bag. So 11 minus 1 is 10. And 12 minus 3 is 9. So you have 9 pounds, 10 ounces for the smaller parcel. And then you need to add them together because it says what is the combined weight. So we have our 12 pounds, 11 ounces plus our 9 pounds, 10 ounces. So 10 plus 11 is 21, and 9 plus 12 is 21. So we have 21 pounds, 21 ounces. Well, that doesn't really make sense because we can only have 16 ounces in a pound. So if we carry over, how much would we have left if it's 16 ounces in a pound? So I do 21 minus 16. I get 5. And then I add 1. I carry my 1 to my pound. So it's 22 pounds, 5 ounces. And this is a little bit like what you're going to be doing on your homework. This is not the same worksheet that you have on your homework. I have a different one just to show you how to do it. So Joel brought 10 pounds, 8 ounces of concrete nails for barbed wire to be attached around the top of his concrete fence. He has used some of the nails and 65 ounces are left. What weight of concrete nails has Joel used? Express your answers in pounds and in ounces. So we could do this one of 2 ways. We could find out how many pounds and ounces 65 ounces is, and then we could subtract. Or we can just turn everything into ounces, subtract, and then turn it back into pounds. And I think I'm going to do that. So 10 pounds, how many ounces would that be if there's 16 in 1 pound? So we could count by 16s 10 times. So 16, 32. Or we can just multiply. I know 16 times 10 is 160. Plus 8 is 168. And the reason I'm plussing 8 is because there's 8 right here that we have left over. So if I subtract my 65 ounces, it is 8 minus 5 is 3. 6 minus 6 is 0. So we have 103 ounces. 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 1 We want to know how many pounds and ounces it is. Now, this is a little difficult because you can't just divide. Because when we divide, we are counting in our base 10 number system. That means after every 10, we would carry over. But in pounds and ounces, that's not the case. We are in a 16 number system, a base 16. So after every 16, you carry over. So what I would do is I would just count by 16s until it's too big. So if you count by 16s until it's too big, you have 16 times, let's just go with 8. So 16 times 8. 6 times 8 is 48. Carry my 4. It's 128. Oh, too big. So let's pick another number. Let's pick 6. 6 times 6 is 36. Carry your 3. It's 96. Oh, that's pretty close. So I have 6 pounds, and then how many would be left over? Well, I'm at 96, and I need to get to 103. So I'm at 7 ounces. And a way to check is that 7 is less than 16. So you have 7 pounds, or 6 pounds, 7 ounces. So Ray received a Christmas gift of 3 sets of 4 large mugs. Each set of large mugs weighs a total of 3 pounds, 4 ounces. What is the weight of each large mug? So he receives a gift of 3 sets of 4 large mugs. Each set of large mugs weighs a total of 3 pounds, 4 ounces. What is the weight of each mug? So each set weighs 3 pounds and 4 ounces, and there's 4 in a set. So this 3 you actually don't need. So you need to do 3 pounds, 4 ounces divided by 4, because each of them have 4 mugs in a set. So let's see how many ounces we have in all. So remember, it's every 16 ounces is a pound. So 16 times 3, 6 times 3 is 18. Carry my 1. 3 times 1 is 3, plus 1 is 4. So I have 48 plus 4. Oh my goodness, that's not very good. Plus 4. And so that would be 52. And I need to divide that by 4. So 52 divided by 4. We have 1. 5 minus 4 is 1. Bring down your 2. And that is 3 times. So each mug weighs 13 ounces. And so we can go back and check and just spot check and see if it even makes sense. So 13 ounces is close to a pound, but less. So if each mug is 1 pound, then the set of mugs would weigh 4 pounds. Okay, well 3 pounds, 4 ounces is less than 4 pounds, and 13 ounces is less than 1 pound. So I think we're okay to move on. A woven rattan basket can hold up to 6 pounds of items. A net bag of 4 oranges weighs 12 ounces. How many bags of oranges can the basket hold? So the basket can hold up to 6 pounds. And we're going to add increments of 12 ounces. So let's first decide how many ounces 6 pounds is. So 16 times 6. 6 times 6 is 36. Carry your 3. 6 times 1 is 6, plus 3 is 9. So we have 96 ounces that it can hold, and we're going to go in increments of 12. So we have 12, 24, 36, 48, 60, 72, 84, 96. Okay, so we got 96. We have 96 exactly. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So how many bags of oranges can it hold? It can hold 8. Your first step in these, most of the time, your step 1 is going to be go from pounds to ounces. That's going to make it a lot easier. It's going to be a little bit of a bigger number, but you're going to be able to work with it a little smoother. And you won't have to worry about transferring 16 pounds per ounce until the end. And so that's what I would recommend you do, especially on the work that you have at your desk. So this one is a multiple choice. We're going to treat it just like if it was a reading or writing multiple choice. We're going to cross out some answers that we know won't make sense. So a refrigerator weighs 160 pounds, and a top-loading washing machine weighs 150 pounds. When the appliances store had 5 refrigerators and 8 washing machines transferred to another store, they loaded it all onto an appliance delivery truck which can hold 2,200 pounds. The truck has room for how many more pounds? So this one, you have 160 for the washing machine, and there's 8 of those. Or 160 was the refrigerator, I'm sorry. And there are 5 of those. And then you have 150 for the washing machine, and there's 8 of those. So you need to multiply all those together to get your new total. So 5 times 0, 0. 5 times 6 is 30. Carry my 3. 1 times 5 is 5, plus 3 is 8. 8 times 0 is 0. 8 times 5 is 40. 8 times 1 is 8, plus 4 is 12. So I have 1,200 pounds plus 800 pounds, and that is 2,000 pounds. Well, the truck can hold 2,200 pounds. So 2,200 minus 2,000 is 200. And you should notice that all of these numbers are pretty similar. Like if you look at all these answers, 100, 200, 300, 350, it's because they want you to make a mistake in this part right here. They want you to make a mistake right here. They're hoping that you make a mistake adding these numbers together, because let's say you thought 6 times 5 was 20. That's going to change your answer to 700, and that's going to give you 1,900, which would mean you would get this as an answer, but it's not. It's B. They want you to make a mistake right here. So what I want you to do in class, you have a paper that looks similar to this on your desk. I want you to do it, and then there's going to be an assignment on Canvas. I want you to take a picture and upload it to that assignment on Canvas. If you have any questions, your neighbor might be able to help you. You do not need to get up and move around the room. This is not something you need to work with partners on unless you have questions.